Um, hey everyone, it's Cami from Tinkering School. So here I am again. I'm going to try to give you a fun project every weekday that we are out of school. Let's say that. You might hear a little applause in the background or noise. That's from my daughter, who declined to be in this video, but she will be in future videos. So today, this is actually a hanging planter that I just made with Henny, my daughter, who's 11, and I'm going to teach you how to make one. I'm not like a huge expert at this, but it's a fun project that I've done, and I think it's pretty easy, and you should have materials for this around the house. And I'm not going to be really precise about it, but if you want to get really precise, you can go online and find out more information. Oh, and the other thing about it is I'm just going to kind of teach you this very basic way to do it, but then we might have an add-on video of all these fun razzle-dazzle you can add to your plant hanger, because you can add beads and different kinds of knots, and you can add in these really cool features. But for today, I'm just going to show you how to make this plant hanger. And another thing is that I did have these flower pots that I actually spray painted a few different colors, but if you don't have a flower pot, please don't let that stop you. You could get a ball jar, you could get an old peanut butter jar. I mean, that would be great if you reuse a container that was just in the recycling. You could paint it, or not, just wash it out in like a clear container or a painted container, whatever would be awesome. If you can, poke some drainage holes in the bottom. Poke or drill some drainage holes. But if you are not able to do that, you can put a little gravel in the bottom. You should easily be able to find some gravel. That provides a little bit of drainage, so that when you water it, and if there's a little too much water in there, so that the roots of the plant aren't just sitting in the water, that could make them rot. So it just gives a little bit of gravel at the bottom. If you don't have a drainage hole, just gives the water some place to go, so that the roots of the plant don't sit in water. They won't like that. So you get your container. You can probably find a little plant around. Or you could get a cutting from someone else's plants. A lot of people have house plants, and they could teach you about cuttings. A lot of them, you just cut off a piece, let it sit in a jar of water on your windowsill, and it will sprout little roots, and then you can plant it in some soil, and then you have created your very own houseplant. You didn't have to go buy it or anything. So you get your container, you get your plant, then you find some string. I just happen to have some really nice colors of macrame cord, but please, you don't have to get this fancy stuff either. You could just get some string. You could use some yarn. If your parents would let you cut up an old t-shirt, there's a really cool way to make t-shirt yarn, actually, which is a great way to get cord for macrame plant hangers. And maybe I'll do another video about making t-shirt yarn. It's really fun, but you can easily find tutorials for that online as well. So you get your cord. Get your cord, your string, or whatever you might have, your yarn. And then you decide what length it's going to be. And again, like I said, I'm not going to be super precise. What the measurement we use is we just use the length of this table. This table is 4 feet long. You just kind of, I'm just going to eyeball it. You can get more precise if you want, but you just decide how long you want your plant hanger to be. Add in the height of your pot, and then a little extra for good measure. You can always trim it and cut it off. So the thing is also is that you are deciding what length you want it, and then you're get it to this length, and then double it over and bring it down. So you have 4 doubled over cords. See how it's like that? Okay, so now you have your 4 pieces of cord that you cut that are folded over. So you really have 8 pieces dangling down. And now you're just going to tie a knot. So you're going to take these, tie them into a knot, fold it over, pull this through, and voila, you have a really nice knot. So you can hang it in the future. And then we have actually we drove a screw down right here, so we have something to secure it on while we're tying the knots. You should be able to find, if you don't have the ability to drive in a screw, you should be able to find I don't know, something that you can secure this on while you're tying. I think it really helps. Just something to some perturbance that pokes up that you can put this on. So now you have this. You have your beautiful 8 chords that you're now going to be separating, so you can kind of see what's what. So separate them out into your 8 strands, your 8 chords, and from here it is rather easy. So you're just going to be, see how you have 8 chords coming down? What you're really just doing is you're just going to tie each pair to itself. So here's a pair, here's 2, here's 2, and here's 2. These are all going to get tied together. So you take your first pair and you just tie a double knot. Tie a double knot. Tie a square knot if you know how to do that, but otherwise just do a double knot. And see, it's really nice to have something to pull against. See, I'm kind of tugging this, and then you're really going to want to try to keep these even as possible. See what I mean? You want to be where you're tying your knot matches up with the other level of knot. So here I go. I got my second one. Tie a nice strong knot. Here's my third one, and they're all pretty even. They're all right here. Okay. Voila, so now I have 4 knots. Okay, so you can see how we tied these pairs together. Now we're tying the opposing strands together. And that forms a little net, and then when we're finished, we'll tie this one together, and it will be your little holder that'll hold your plant. So here we go. Oh gosh, I'm getting nervous. Okay, see that? See that? And now we're gonna tie this one together. It's so cool. So okay. So now from here, it's easy. And actually, potentially you could actually do more if you want to tie. If you want to do more, do it, make it more fancy. But for now, we're actually just gonna get it all evened out, and we're gonna tie our bottom knot. And that's just folding this over. And you can see my strands were uneven, but it doesn't matter. Just at the end, you can just trim them. Ooh, very cool. Okay. Okay, so here I have my completed plant hanger. I'm just finding a place to hang it on so that I can open up the net and put my plant pot in. But you don't have to do this. But so here we go, and then yeah, just get your plant in here, open it up, and kind of straighten it out, and voila, you have a really cool. Well, I think it's cool. Plant hanger. Like I said, you could trim these. You can do all sorts of things. You can actually You could fray them. You could put beads on them. You could also put beads up here. You can wrap with embroidery thread or other kinds of string to create, you know, little pieces of color. And anyway, that's what I think we'll do in another video. Is we'll show you some fun add-ons if you really enjoy making plant hangers, because you probably you could get super into this. You could spend the next couple weeks that we don't have school making a whole jungle full of macrame plant hangers and out of your you know, old soup cans and peanut butter jars and stuff, and getting clippings from your neighbors and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool project. Okay, cool. Well, I'm super excited to see if anyone watches this or if anyone does the project. I really hope that you will post a photo of your plant hanger if you make one, or if you have any questions or if something didn't work out or if something wasn't clear, just let me know. This is only my, you know, basically one of my first times ever doing a video tutorial like this. And oh, I got cut off there, but anyway. So if you make a plant hanger and you want to post it on Instagram and tag Austin Tinkering School, that would be so cool. I really would love to see what you make. So cool. I hope everyone's doing great. I miss everyone, and I look forward to the time when we can tinker together soon. But until then, we can tinker together virtually. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.